Do. Oh. Well, let me cook. Ah shit, I ran out of salt. So yeah, I'm just gonna cook some dinner while waiting for someone to pull up on stream. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. I'm cooking. Whoop. Yo. Oh. Wrong button. How the fuck is this opening? I'm hungry. my chicken. Whoop. Okay. Now I just need some butter chicken sauce. Rotations. This tour goes with fit better scope for OpenGL, but nonetheless takes a very common from how to represent rotations. Well, that's something I need. Oh, hello, Taco Karu. Pull this on the second window, you don't need to see that. God damn. Is there someone in chat? Oh, my dinner is done. Let's see. Oh, shit. Alright, it's decent. Ah, dinner is done. Yes. Got the butter chicken. As for dinner, so yeah. I need some lemonade. Let me see. Is there someone in chat? Otaku Kato. What up? What you doing? Alright. So, let me turn on the light. is this? Oh my fucking god. Of course Unity wants you to make mobile runner games. That's wallpaper. Og hej Bouncefar. Bouncefar, jeg tror lige jeg har fundet ud af, hvorfor der er så meget fucking shitpost på Unity. Unity de har, eller hvorfor der er så mange shitpost mobile games. Unity har learned til at publish the first mobile runner game, og det er det her der står på forfronten. Du kan bare gå ind og få lave en tutorial på det, som Unity har lavet. Det er bare shitpost fra Unity selv. Giv fucking G. My god. Nu kan vi se mit aftensmad Bouncefar. Butter chicken. Jeg spiser butter chicken. Okay. Yo, you got any ideas how to fix my inventory drag? I made exactly the same as you had it, but when I click and try to drag, it won't work. Okay, so with well, can I pull up the code because I have cleaned my PC for projects. Let me pull up my GitHub and pull up my code. And then let's try and figure out let me find my respiratory. Okay, here. Oh my god. So what script did I make drag and dropping? I mean, not gonna lie though, my code is kind of shit. I mean, it was a prototype, but yeah. Is it UI interaction or drop item handler? I think it's UI interaction. Yeah, point and click. Yeah, begin drag. Like, do you have the code exactly the same? Like, the thing with UI, right? Every piece of UI on a canvas has something called a raycast target, and when you start dragging, you need to set that to false, because when you stop dragging and the item that you're dragging's raycast target still set to true, you will drop it onto itself, and then nothing will happen. Or you copied it. Oh, did you have the exact same setup? Well, you know what? I'm going to clone this quickly, and we can try and pull out what the idea might is. I'm just gonna clone this real quick. Can't find. Well, because I want you to clone it. What? Oh. Be gone with all these. Okay. Let's try again. Yep. Let's find out what you're saying might be true. So I'll try to get it up working on my PC, and then we can, and then let's hope that you can find out what your problem is. Missing version, don't care. Just upgrade then. No thanks. Oh wait, I don't want to download new version. Just upgrade. It shouldn't affect. Really. So let's give this some time to open. It'll probably take like 5 minutes. Yeah, continue. I don't know if I use some packages that won't work. But let's see if this works. Well, I'll just remove my title here. Let's call this debugging time. Since I'm going to debug some code that I made how many months ago? How many months was this? In January. Damn, that's 8 months ago. Well, let's see how good I can remember this code. So Slick, can you describe the problem? Is it just that? So you say that you made it the exact same as me, but when you click and try to drag, it won't work. So is it not starting at all? Like, is it just doing nothing? Okay, nothing's happening. Okay, well let's see. well, my code down here. Where's the script again? There. Click. UI interaction. Mouse position as in pixel space. And then you set it to false. Like, did you like clone the projects, or did you try set it, or did you set it up yourself, but you copied my code? Or did you clone my project? How many people even checked out my project? God damn! 300 views, damn! Okay. Now, let's see if I open this scene here. So, what are the controls? My little Among Us character here. Well, a guy with glasses and a backpack. See, will it just work if I just clone? Oh, we need to set the aspect ratio. I made my own, but then when it wasn't working, I cloned yours and compared. Look exactly the same as mine. And did it work in the version where in my version that you cloned, but it didn't work in yours? So okay, this okay, well, it works when you clone it. So let's see if it is exactly the same. I mean, if you don't mind, do you have your project on GitHub? And I can take a look at it? Or do you just want to observe? So, first of all, do you do have this graphic raycaster, right? With these with this, right? I don't know how much delay that is on my stream, but do you have this graphic raycaster on your canvas? Because the graphic raycaster is what makes it so you can shoot raycast on UI elements. So that's like the fundamental. So yeah. And also check if your UI elements uses the layer UI. I am pretty sure that Unity does that automatically for you, so that's probably not the issue for you. But let's just test here. Yeah, it sets automatically, so that's not an issue. But the UI layer is also important because that's what's the graphics ray card is looking for. Wait, do the canvas even place graphics raycast automatically? It does. So maybe you do probably have it. And additional shader thing here. I don't know if this actually does anything. I can try and set this to nothing. To text one, normal, tangent. Let me try and see if this does anything. Let's try to break it. Yeah, you have the raycaster. Yeah. And okay, this also doesn't do anything. I don't know why I changed that. And what is this drop handler? What is this? Oh yeah, this is an invincible image. Okay. Let me see, do my slots have something? What? Check your order of elements, by the way. Because the order of elements is drawn based on how much down they are in the hierarchy. So if I change drop item to be under inventory panel, that means that this drop item filter here is it is in front of your inventory panel, which would make it that you can't drag and drop. If I just show, you cannot drag and drop because this is in front. So you need to make sure that that your inventory panel is not blocked by anything. That would probably be a pretty good start. Can you show right order? Okay, basically what you want in front is what needs to be the furthest down. So the clicked item here is oh, now it worked. That's great. So yeah, it's a good thing to know about a hierarchy. I do think that you can make it change. So let's say you don't want a hierarchy to, you always want this to be in front. Let me just check, then we can make a little quick fix here. I am pretty sure that, or am I? Oh well, I hope that was like a layer thing, but I can't see a layer thing. So yeah, make sure the order is right in the hierarchy. But yeah, okay, you said it worked. That's good. So that was the problem. That's nice. So yeah, remember that for the future, with when you're dealing with UI. Yeah, make this further down. Now it's in front. Then this blocks your inventory. So yeah. Okay, but you said it works, so that's good. Then that's how it is. Maybe I should. I mean, it is like 8 months ago since I made the tutorial. It is a bit outdated, but at that time I probably should have specified hierarchy order with UI. Yeah. Can you set it in project settings maybe? Like is there settings for UI? No, this is just shading. Oh, UI builder? No, what's the UI builder? It is how it is. Well, that's good. Glad that it works now for you. I should also try and make my own game soon. I've been feeling a little bit burned out, because I don't know. I'm a person. I don't really like. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not really a creative person. The reason why I like to make games is because it's fun, but I don't have the creative mindset to make something unique and for it to not be a rip-off. Of course, it is fine to have to make something that's kind of rip-off of another, but that's because, well, everyone takes inspiration from somewhere. But like, I'm just really bad at making my own ideas because I always doubt them. But I don't know, maybe I could also just make a stereotypical game for a genre, and that's fine as long as the gameplay is solid. I don't know. I mean, I always like parkour games, so maybe I could make something like that. But yeah, I'm a solo indie developer, so I can't make a lot of that. I don't know what I should make. Ooh, I could also make a game, live stream it, and use that as a tutorial for like a genre. That could be pretty cool. But yeah. But yeah, let me make a project. I want to go back to Unity. I tried letting Godot. It's okay, I like it, but it's just not very good in some areas, which I don't really like. So yeah. Let's call this a cool game, because I don't know what it's gonna be called. I'm just going to mess around with things, I think. Make something that's cool. What type of game are you making, Slick? Well, like, what did you need my inventory system for? What type of game you making? See. We are making first-person school game where you need to do programming and other computer-related task. We have 2 coders and 1 who can do 3D, so it's really fun. That's nice. So you needed my inventory system for picking up stuff? Yeah, I see. Alright. Yes, and I'm trying to do soon so you can use items in tasks, etc. Yeah, man, that's cool to do. I mean, just make sure that every item has its own unique ID. Then you can just use the ID to check if you have the right item. And it should be all good. But here's the bigger question. What am I going to make? I want to make a cool prototype. So, I really like parkour game. I think it's cool. So maybe I'll make a prototype on parkour. With like sliding and wall running and all that stuff. So yeah. Oh, damn, that's a long comment in chat. Hey, hi bro, it's been like 3 years since I wanted to start game dev, and now I have PC. I don't really know where to start, so if you could give me an advice how to start, that would be really cool. Well, a good start is to probably start up with a few tutorials, but most importantly, like, what type of games do you like? I've always thought it was a good idea to make a game in the genre of something you like. Of course, you can like just make a prototype for like some AAA type of game that's like hard to make, but like a small FPS or platformers are always great. And if you want some good fundamentals, I mean, Unity has this Learn tab here, and some of the things are pretty cool. Something that I can recommend for a beginner, UI is pretty useful. If you do 3D, lighting can also be pretty cool, because lighting can be kind of complicated to get to know with. Most of the things you can ignore. Well, maybe the Unity Essentials is pretty useful too. These are maybe too advanced. Well, not the analytics one, that's just analytics. And a little beginner course in coding. So there's a few things you can check out here. But there's also great tutorials on YouTube. But yeah, Unity does have learning. But a good principle for learning also is just learn by doing. So make a game, make it. It's probably not going to be good, the game, but you make one nonetheless, and you can take that experience to your next game. I'm gonna go now. Thank you for the help and have a good one. Thank you, Slick. So yeah. And what programming languages does Unity use? It uses C#. It's pretty easy to use. I can show you some examples. Like legit, I just opened up a project, and I am going to code a little bit now. So I can just show you some quick fundamentals on what you can do. Then where should I place my webcam? You can place down here. I mean, one of the easiest engines to learn that's also really powerful is Unity. Unity is really fucking easy to do compared to other engines. So yeah, I mean, for my game, I have literally just decided that I want to make a quick FPS with parkour, because I really like parkour games, kind of like Dying Light. I like jumping, climbing, wall running, whatever. I think it's pretty cool. I like Titanfall. It's also really nice, and Apex. Like, you have a bunch of... I really like movement mechanics. I like it. So that's what I want to make a prototype on. But yeah, I can just make a quick plane here for a test, and I do have a package manager. I have downloaded something that's like just some... Oh, I need to sign in. Oh my god. Sign me in. Enter code? Oh my god. Oh. I don't want to show my mails. I'm about to dox myself. Okay, security notice. Jesus Christ, I have 22,000 mails. Oh my god. Alright. Verification code. Pew. Open. Okay, seems to work now. Let's see. Alright, cool. Where is it? Yeah. Prototype materials. But yeah, I can show you a little bit of programming if you want, Moha. You want? So yeah, I'm going to make some plan movement here. Now I just wanted to ask doomy questions. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, if you want to get into the game dev, I can recommend Unity as a good starting place. It's pretty useful. I don't really know much about C#. I just know some Python. That's fine. I mean, programming is mostly about understanding the fundamentals of programming. If you learn them, you can translate from language to language pretty easily. It shouldn't be that much of an issue. And it's not really hard to learn either. Yeah, you can be green. Beautiful. Let's add a richer body. This is a good test, a little beanie boy here. Using the gravity. So, oh, I could also make my own physics. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Making your own physics is a death sentence. Well, it's not a death sentence, but I don't need realistic graphics. I'm just going to use Unity. Unity's own physics. But yeah, okay. Some player movements. I check what this definer could be pretty cool. I can use this for myself. Ooh, I can. Oh, I like this. Start coroutine. Nice. I can just yoink this code. Well, what is the behavior? Well, behavior is a component law, of course. But what type? Is there some free courses to learn fundamentals? Google. Bunch of free stuff to learn game development on YouTube. I mean, Unity's community is huge on YouTube. Like, there is this guy here, a messiah, if you will say, called Brackeys. Basically, this guy has made a bunch of videos about a bunch of small features that you could like in your video game, like, oh, how can you shoot with raycast? Okay, what is that? Check that out. He even has a small game course, which is also really popular. Brackeys can teach a lot about all kinds of different topics. So you can check that out if you're interested in that. Basically, when you make a game and you want something, you can just Google it on YouTube, like how to make that thing, and then type Unity, and then most likely this guy has either made it or then someone else has, and you can check it out. Like, your programming knowledge in the beginning doesn't really need to be that strong. You just need enough to grab oh yeah, you also have a tower defense tutorial. That could also be pretty interesting for you, because tower defense is actually sometimes a little bit complicated. So this could be a cool learning experience. Yeah, he has a bunch of stuff. But yeah, well, let me peek more into this. I'm just gonna see how Unity does stuff. Component tag, yes. Free function. Oh, they used to have a component for Rigibodies. Damn, I didn't know that. Damn, they had default properties for Rigibodies. Why didn't they just delete it instead of just letting it rest here? That's a goofy. Oh, here's the instance ID. Damn, there's really many layers to this behavior stuff. But yeah, okay. And what is entity ID? Oh, you can get it like this. I don't even know why I'm looking at this. People are not interested in that. But yeah, that's cool. Anyway, I'ma make my small little thing here. require components, type of rigid body. Then I make sure that my object has a rigid body on it. Rigid body RB. And when you get instantiated, I want you to get a hold of your rigid body. So yep, I will make a vector free called velocity. And call you into fixed update. Velocity is equal to, well, velocity dot x is equals to input dot gets axis row horizontal vertical and this is actually not how it's done. I am being stupid right now. Yay. So let's make a float here for x and z, and then I say velocity is equals to transform dot right times x plus transform dot forward times z. I again wants to look at this because I want to get this as a reference for something for myself. Okay. So .ul angles is rotation .ul angles, and rotation is equals to quaternion .euler of this value. Very interesting. Well, I did know this, but how is quaternion defined? X component of the quaternion. Don't modify this directly unless you know quaternions inside out. Very cool. Wait, can I edit this? Oh no, I can't. That would actually be pretty cool. How long have you been using Unity? 7 years. Wait, isn't this the same? Well, opposite. But isn't this 180 divided by math.pi? And this is the same but just opposite? What? Divided by pi. Yeah, it is. Why do I have a constant for that? Like, why did they just copy paste the value if they have the expression right down here? What? That's cursed. Maybe because we don't want to operate it? I don't know. But sure. And why didn't they make a const defined of this? Why did we just copy paste this in? Unity. Okay, I shouldn't dabble too much into this. I need to research this in my free time. But yeah, okay. So now we have velocity I want to normalize it. And after we normalize it, here's the thing. Do I want to interpolate my velocity? Sure, I want to. So this is my raw velocity, and then we are going to have the smooth. Well, this is the velocity, and let's call this the raw, or just the input maybe. Let's just call it input vec. I think this is a better name. So we take my input and we normalize it, and then we take velocity dot is equals to vector 3 dot move towards. I gotta go, thanks for everything, you really inspired me. No problem. Velocity is equals to input vector and max distance delta. I don't know. Thank you. After I take the velocity, I'm gonna take the velocity. Oh wait, this is the, we take the velocity times equal it by speed. We don't have speed variable, so let me just make a little serialized field speed. Float speed is equal to 5. And then I want to plus equals all of this with the gravity of the rigid body. This is a simple prototype. Well, goddamn, I got quite fast. Oh, it's because yeah, I think I know what the problem is. So we're just going to do all of this, right? And then what I am going to do is just take smooth velocity, and this is just velocity. And by this being equals to velocity, smooth velocity will be equals to velocity. Oh, we have this one. Makes much more sense. Thank you, Moha. Good luck to you too. So yeah, my delta is quite small. But hey, let's just pull it up. I should probably make a range for this. So now it's going to do 1 per frame. It is how it is. Let's try falling down. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, I got a nice idea. Why do I want to move towards my entire velocity? Because the thing is with gravity, right? When I implement gravity, I don't want to move towards my gravity output with the velocity. So I don't want to smooth out the whole velocity. I only need to smooth out the X and Z input. The Y input stays the same. PP brain. This is what 7 years of experience gets you. But hey, it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's fine. It's beautiful. Yeah. So that felt good. That felt good. So let me cook. Right. So the thing is, when I normalize, when I interpolate the values X and Z themselves, if those gets normalized, I will well, that will quite mess things up, right? Ooh, I could also calculate on another thing. So I can take my smooth velocity like this, not apply the this part here. Can I just do this? Technically, I don't think I can. I think this is actually illegal. Yeah, because it's the minus equal. It needs to be added towards onto it. Like if I did this, this will be cursed. And when you think about it. Like the gravity will feel weird. Look. Oh wait, it doesn't. Am I perhaps cooking? With my math here? My math skills? So... Ooh. Maybe I am cooking. I can also move position. So let's make a range for you. 4 might... Okay. Weird. You okay, man? With your little Fortnite thing there? Okay. Let me test this out. This moving here. Okay. Let's make you a 5. A little bit more. Okay, I see. So, 0.8 it is. Oh, is it? 0.9. Okay, almost no damping at all. And I have gravity like this. Beautiful. So you stay that. Found out that I can just apply it indirectly, so I can just move out the velocity like this as a whole. Pretty good shit. So that's what I'm going to do. I can just confirm that this is actually what I think it's doing. Because now I'll false loaf. And like this. False low. Yeah. So this is quite good. So add this upon like this. So this is the basic movement script. I'm going to change this later. Now it's time for the camera. Camera. Oh well, FPS cam. And Wait, did my rewards get resetted? Okay, good. Save search, what is that? Filter out adult text, images, videos from your search results. Filter adult images and videos, but not text. I turned that off. Screw save search. Lol. Okay, so let's create a camera. FPS cam. Okay. So let's do this, right? So first thing I want is I want a reference to the parent and I want a reference to the camera. This FPS cam is going to be on the camera parent. That is kind of gonna act like the camera. I'm just gonna have the component as a child. The reason of that I just want to have some fun and code in some small features on the camera with effects like camera shake or maybe like a handheld effect with like Perlin noise. I can show you what I mean. It will look cool. It will look cool. Maybe I can make that into a video. So yeah, let's do that. What's up, guys? RepDev here. What's up, guys? RepDev here. Today we're going to make an FPS camera. Well, anyway, first of all, I am going to have a serialized field for a float, and this is going to be the sensitivity. Right, base, I'm just going to set it to 1, right? Maybe more. And what do I need? Well, I need the parent, which is the body. Alright. So, I need a transform, which is the parent. Crazy, right? And I need a camera, which is going to be the camera. See, and that is like the crazy components what we need. And luckily, it's pretty easy to get. I like to do things in a wave function, so that's kind of like the onCreate function. And I want the parent to be equals to transform dot parent. What? And we want the camera to be equals to the camera dot main. That's basically it, right? FPS camera camera has an inherent member called component of camera. That's a fucking skill issue. Cam. Better? Yeah. Alright. And we have two values what we want. We I really don't like my life right now. Anyway, anyway though, we're gonna have two floats. For now, I am just going to have serialized fields that I can view in the inspector, but it's not something that I need. So this is the float, and this is going to be the target X rotation, and the other one target Y rotation. So yeah, if this will compile, and we just pull up, well, the X rotation is just up and down on the camera. That's pretty cool. And then the Y, oh, guess what? It's to the sides. That's crazy. But yeah, anyway. So do I even need these technically? No, I actually don't. Because you know what? I am actually going to use them. And that's just how it is, right? So what am I going to do now? Well, this will be fucking crazy, right? So let's do a camera and get the local, get the transform dot local Euler angles dot x, because the camera I want to correspond to up and down, right? And is there a move towards function? No, it's not. So I want to, because I kind of want to do something kind of goofy now, just to test out how efficient I can be. Is there a move towards? Well, is there a float? Dot. I'm pretty sure it was a move towards function for floats, because I don't know, I just think that's kind of cool, you know? Oh, I could if I put them inside of vector. I don't know, I just thought it would be cool if I used interpolation for the camera rotation, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, well, the X rotation, that will be, can I use a get set on this? Even? This is a get and a set. Okay, but I can't like set this directly, I need to set it as a vector. Yeah, I do. So, that's why I used float, I remember. So, let's get the target X rotation. So target X rotation will be minus equals input get axis raw, and I will get the mouse Y, because up and down is that, yeah. And the target Y rotation will be mouse X, but this will be plus. Cool. Yeah. And then we take the camera dot local transform dot local Euler angles. Maybe I don't need the camera component. I could just also use this as a transform and just say domain dot transform. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. That was the reason, you know? One less thing that I need to write out. So can dot local UL angles dots is equals to a new vector free, and then we put the target's X rotation in here. Like that. And this is actually itself, I forgot. This camera I'll use for something else. I was just about to forget my own plan. That's cool. And this is going to be just UL angles because it's the parent. Yeah. And this is times by the sensitivity. But yeah, that's basically it for mouse rotation. There's not much to it actually. You take the UL angles and then you do the rotate. It is how it is, you know. So as you can see right here, it goes up, down, and doesn't go to the sides like at all. So why is that? Did I forget something? Maybe I did, maybe I typed things wrong. Let me check. I did! I just put in one. Oh damn, that's a goofy ass mistake. No, see, now it works. As you can see right here, it will work now. So yeah, that's cool. But as you can see, if I keep looking down, oh, we spin. Well, let's quickly fix that. I'm also just going to set my cursor. Well, this is not going to be a void wake. We're just going to put that in a void start. At the start of the game. Well, I don't really care. Let me just put it here. Cursor.lock state is equals to cursor.locked and cursor.visible is equals to false. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, now let's clamp this. So the X rotation up and down. So target X rotation is equals to mathf dot clamp. So we take the target X rotation and set it to minus 90 to 90. Doesn't get better than that. That's basically it, right? That's what's innate. But see, here's the cool thing that I want. So I just want to make like a handheld effect. Wouldn't that be kind of cool, right? And how can I make a handheld effect on my camera? Well, I can use something called Perlin noise. Perlin noise is used for a lot of things, like procedural generation. Well, we can also just someone came for something like this, handheld. Alright, roommate just came. But yeah. Okay, I will make the handheld effect and then I'll stop streaming. But yeah, we can make a little handheld thing. So I don't really need that to be public. So let's do this. So let's make a little header here to be the handheld effects properties. And what do we need? Well, we need an amplitude and we need a frequency. That's like the bare minimums. Oh, we also need some sort of seed to what we're going to generate on. I'm just going to use time as a variable because hey, that's easy, right? So let's make amplitude. How do I spell amplitude? Let me Google. Yes, and then Google autocorrects, and I'm just gonna copy paste that in. So what's the default value? Well, I want it to be really small, so maybe like 0.5. And when we want to have a frequency, yeah, and that's how shaky we want it. Let's just try 1 as default, you know. And we need to store the original position. That can just be private. Original position. Can I even type? Original campus. And we will initialize that as vector3.0. When I'm going to do this and makes this equals to camp.position. So this is the original initial start position, right? And then we have a variable float for time, right? Float for time. So down here in handheld, do I actually need to use this time? Like, yeah, I was thinking about using time.delta time, but is that really necessary? Technically, no. We can just use time.time. I'm pretty sure. So there is something called Perler noise, which you can get from the math library, mathf.perler noise, which returns float. But it needs it's just generated 2D Perler noise, and it gives you an output from 0 to 1 based on the coordinates. So what is the coordinates going to be? Well, we can just take time, pretty easy, and times it by the frequency. So how often we want it to go up and down, and this is just going to be 0, right? And then I don't know. Yeah, this is going to be it. I think there was more to it because it goes from 0 to 1. Like, I remember a good thing to do. It was like because we always wanted to be in range of 0 to 1. I think this already does it, or maybe I need to pull out something more. Well, it's fine. So we use vector3, call this offset, and this is going to be equal to a new position. Offset. So we put in xy, and then we multiply that by the amplitude. So the amplitude is basically just how drastic is this wave noise going to be, right? And when we just take our camera dot local position and makes it equals to our original position plus the offset. And that should be it, I am pretty sure. So let's just have this at the end. then one thing you can do that's like gonna be even cooler is that now we're just moving the position, but what about the rotation? Okay, the frequency needs to be 1. That's a good default, I think. So is it moving? How much is this even moving? I mean, it's moving. Right? Is this good enough? Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. So, it's like just some basic truffles. And the higher the frequency, the more shaky it will get. And higher the amplitude, the more drastic is the offset. Oh. Yeah. So that's it. That's something you can do. We can also do the same thing for rotations. So this is just the amplitude for the offset, but we can let's just try and see what happens if we also just do the same for the local Yule angles. Well, the Yule angles maybe needs to have a different amplitude and frequency as the offset one, but we get the initial idea. This is just the this is mostly just a test, you know. That's 0. I just like to have that included. So this is just going to be the offset, the Yule angles. It's going to be very subtle, but quite cool. So let's see. Yeah. So very subtle changes, right? But it's doing what it needs to do, and it looks cool as fuck. So that's a few things that you can do to make your character just a little bit more drastic. So there's of course many more effects that you can do. We can also use like head bobbing and everything else, like head bobbings, like we do like oof 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 oof. But yeah, this is simple, little simple camera shape that you can make. I actually think I'll make this into a video tomorrow. I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, I could also make a more oh, shaky, shaky. Ooh. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I hope you find that enjoyable. Use this to your advantage. It's about game feel, you know. You should probably have your own amplitude and frequency for the rotation too, if you want those things to be separate, since you maybe don't want to rotate as much as you're shaking. I mean, it's all about preferences. A cool thing you can actually use if you're up for it, you can actually make scriptable objects, which is just maybe like some shake effect properties. And instead of you just use some default floats, well, these floats will be inside of that scriptable objects, and then you just change the handheld properties to be the handheld effects data, effect data, put it inside the scroll object you have, because maybe you want, so let's say this is the default one, but you also maybe want, let's see if there is an explosion, then you'll maybe make a quick hard screen shake, then you can just change it out with a scriptable object which has the data with the amplitude and frequency to make that type of shake that you want. Just switch them out real quick. So yeah, I think you learned something cool here. So yeah, but I will end stream. I want to play Apex with one of my friends, so I'll see you. Good night.